Allez les gens, on se retrouve pour l'épisode 2 de New World. New World, de GreedFall, pardon, mille dieu. Donc on devait aller... Est-ce que j'ai des quêtes? Les quêtes, le journal. Madame Sarté, Kurt... Personnage... Donc on devait aller là-bas. Là-bas. Donc on va aller là-bas. Je pense que c'est là-bas qu'on devait aller. Je pense. Est-ce que c'est là? Du tout. Si. Oh oh! Il s'est passé plein de choses ici. Ça brûle. Ouvrir. Ah! Parler.
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Teofredi. My cousin Constantine is taking office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
Would you be so kind as to tell me what you know about the Bridge Alliance?
With pleasure. A legate needs to know the history and strengths of her allies. The alliance was sealed by several nations of the Bridge around 200 years ago. The greatest of our cities, Al-Sad, became the capital, and a council formed from the different nations now rules. This union was originally put into place to better resist the appetites for conquering our neighbors. But our ancestors quickly realized that the union had also strengthened us economically and culturally. And of course, exchanges in knowledge were strongly encouraged from the outset. Today, it is by no means an overstatement to claim that the Bridge Alliance leads our world in science and exploration. Each day, we push the limits of our understanding further in each and every domain.
Could you give me your understanding of the relations between the congregation and the Bridge?
Our relations hang essentially on the quality of our trade and commerce. The exchanges are very profitable, especially on the cultural front. I will not hide from you that we have hoped you would join our number for quite some time. But your princes insist on maintaining a neutral stance between the congregation and the other nations on the continent. It is by all means a respectable position, even if it means you also trade with our enemies.
And what of your war with Ptolemy?
It has been dragging on. In fact, it has been dragging on for years. It is madness. If those bigots hadn't gotten it in their heads to convert the entire continent, we wouldn't be in this situation. But that's the way of the world. We shall not waver, whether here or on Tiafredi.
Have you been fighting battles there as well?
From what I've been told, Ptolemy has wisely and tastefully built their colony far from our city. Direct conflicts are in fact quite rare. But one day they will inevitably take place.
The Bridge Alliance has been on Tiafredi for much longer than we have. What can you tell me?
It is true that we founded Hikmet, our newest city, around 15 years ago now. Alas, I haven't been able to go there myself. I can only tell you what others have reported to me. It is a luxurious island. An enormous dead volcano thrones in its center. The vegetation is extremely varied, and the fauna wondrous. We discovered animals that we had never ever seen before. Some are bigger than houses. But they're not the only occupants of the island. A savage and crude people also live there, who speak an incomprehensible language. But you shall discover all of this for yourself soon enough.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lady de Sade.
Donc on doit partir sur une île qui s'appelle Terre Froidée et apparemment elle n'est pas commode cette île-là. On va voir qu'est-ce qu'il en est. Donc on doit retourner voir là-bas si on y est. 55 mètres. Ah, ok, là-bas. Sérène, ouvrir. Le capitaine Crochet.
Good day, Excellency.
Lady de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tiafredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it, and perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that, but I'm sure that my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You were hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do. I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
On va partir.
May the light guide you, Desade.
Ok, donc lui, c'est fait. Donc il faut que j'enquête avant de partir sur des personnages. Ouais, c'est là-bas. J'espère que... C'est bien, je suis content pour lui. Si le marchand est là, c'est où? C'est là-bas. On va se dépêcher un brin. Ah, c'est quoi ça? Oh, de la récupération.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life. Some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm Desade, the prince's niece. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship. Not a boat.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking. Maybe clandestine passengers.
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them. That said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
A smuggler? Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
In the port jails, not far from the warehouses. May I ask you, why the sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
A couple of heretics are planning on leaving Serene. The ambassador of Ptolemy has entrusted me with the job of capturing them.
Happy to see that you trust me enough to seek my counsel in the affair. Just so happens that I heard someone talking about the couple. The Cardinal's men are far from discreet. They're making quite some ruckus, asking to search our warehouses. We, of course, refused entry. Only the Nords have access. I'm sorry, Your Excellency, but I'm certain your potential stowaways aren't far. But we won't allow you to make a search to grab them. Not officially, at least.
What do you mean?
That discretion and malice are often more useful than titles and words.
Be back soon, Captain.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a captain,
Ok.
like yourself.
Donc je joue la confiance. Je vais essayer au maximum de faire confiance à ce capitaine Vasco. Je pense qu'on a tout intérêt à lui faire confiance.
Madam, you still haven't found your cousin. As you well know, we cannot leave without him.
Have no fear. I will bring him back in time.
I'm still without you.
You haven't heard anything about my cousin by chance, have you? To be honest, we were hoping to find him here.
Did you say he was intending on celebrating his departure? My men spoke of a rather animated party that went down at the Coin Tavern, but I haven't heard anything else.
That isn't the safest place in the city. I hope nothing has happened to him.
Let's go and find him. Thank you, Captain.
Happy to be of some help.
Be back soon, Captain.
Ok. Bon, du coup, on va aller voir. C'est par où c'est? Ah, il y a une autre caisse là. On va essayer de la choper. Il y a des loots. J'adore les loots. J'adore les loots. Alors, hop. Poussez-vous. Ah. À la famille du riche qui nous a provoqué. Ok. C'est par où? Wow. Comme ça, moi. Je viens de le démonter. Là.
Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still, this little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malichor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malichor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A file only costs a few coins.
Il y a des doublons dans les PNJ là, ça fait marrer.
To make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal
Le commerçant, c'est le gars au chapeau, le vieux derrière.
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malichor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malichor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take two.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man,
Ça, c'est
no doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like buying.
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now. I saw you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
Ah, là-bas, il y a une caisse. Je prends. C'est bien parce qu'on se sert de munitions un peu partout, c'est magnifique. Ça, c'est quoi? Ça, c'est l'établi. J'en ai pas l'utilité, je pense pas pour le moment. Ah, la taverne.
Good day, tavern keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
I'm looking for my cousin. His name is Constantine. I believe he was intent on celebrating his departure last night.
There was indeed a party here last night, but it ended badly.
Whatever do you mean?
A brawl broke out. My tavern was shattered, and no one's paid for the damages.
I'm sorry. Amongst the rebel rousers, did there happen to be a young man? 20 years of age? Hair down to his neck, light brown? Blue eyes? Quite the talker?
I don't believe it. Of course he was there. He's the man that started the fight. I hope you've come to reimburse me. Don't count on me to help you if that's not the case.
What kind of damage are we talking about exactly?
A good half of my furniture was broken into firewood. I piled up the lot over there.
Let me take a look. Perhaps it can be repaired.
If you can fix it, I'll be obliged. If not, you'll need to pay.
Oui, tu veux pas non plus que je te fasse... hein? Le pipe, non?
This furniture is in terrible condition. The fight must have been extremely violent.
It looks as if it's fixable. I've seen worse. We'll need to build some metal dowels, but once done, we can make them like new.
I could repair this if I had some metal dowels.
Bien sûr.
I could repair this if I had some metal
Et
dowels.
t'en veux combien des chevilles métalliques? 15 000 tonnes ou quoi? Et on va continuer à chercher. Je peux pas crocheter tout ça. Donc on va retourner là-bas, on va monter à l'étage, il y a peut-être des trucs intéressants. Donc, il y avait un étage, ouais, il y a un étage. Non, là il n'y a rien. Ah, il y a des choses là, il y a des choses. Je suis vraiment navré d'apprendre que vous n'avez pas trouvé la paix. Patati patata. Mettez sur pause si jamais. Pour lire. Comme je vous disais, je ne lis pas les trucs. Je les lis en off en fait. Je peux pas crocheter ça, c'est con. Ça aurait été bien sympa. Alors pourquoi ils nous mettent des coffres au début si on peut pas les crocheter? Il y a un truc que j'ai jamais rien compris dans les jeux en fait. Ça, ça a été vu. On va descendre, voilà la porte en bas.
Locked.
Ok. En fait, c'est vraiment... Je pense que le gars, c'est vraiment un charlatan, en fait. Je pense que c'est un charlatan. Le monsieur. Il doit vendre de la merde. Pardon.
And there you have it. You'd never guess they were once broken.
Magnifique. Allez, on va aller voir le monsieur.
Well then, were you able to repair it all?
Et oui.
Yes, just like new. Or nearly.
That does indeed look like fine work. You know what you're doing.
I would hope. Can you tell me where I can find my cousin now?
Your cousin is either a very bad joker or a right good fool. He went and insulted a band of ruffians from the lower boroughs. Dangerous fellows. They've a storehouse they operate out of a few streets from here.
What kind of business do they run?
Several, actually, and they're all illegal and profitable. But you didn't hear that from me. In any case, if you were set on recovering your cousin, I would hurry if I were you. They're not the tender sorts.
Thank you for the information.
Off with ya. Get him out of whatever mess he's got himself into. Seemed like a courageous fellow. Who could down his pint? Anything else?
L'interroger sur son commerce.
How is business going these days?
It's picking up. We've not seen many new customers, but of late things are looking better. The Malicor and the neighbouring wars have dampened commerce. The epidemic still rages, but the possibility of finding a cure on that island has given people something to hope for. Now that we have a city there, quite a few seafarers come by to spend their wages.
Has the Malicor really put a damper on your business?
More than a damper. They were soaked. When the sickness began to spread, a wave of panic followed in its wake. People stopped going out of their homes. They were afraid. I was close to closing shop, I tell you. And then, thankfully, the alchemists of the bridge said that you couldn't just catch it like that. People are still distrustful, as is their nature, but they are leaving home again. It's a start. I also lost quite a few regular customers. Dead or too scared to venture back. Oh, but that's nothing new to you. The city would have sunk in the water if not for trade with the new isle.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Oh, yeah, goodbye. Oh, oh. Ok. J'adore comment ils parlent les Anglais. Ouais. Oh, goodbye. Oh, yeah. Alors, on doit aller. Vérifier sa cariote à l'autre là. Là, il y a quelque chose. Je prends. Oh, il gueule. Oh, allô, allô. Allô, allô. Ballot, ballot. Hop là, bonjour, pardonnez-moi. Ne me tousse pas dessus, garçon, t'es gentil. Oh. Ok. Les médecins d'époque, ils avaient une tête de... Ils avaient des masques comme ça, en bec de machin. C'était plutôt rigolo. Sachant que la médecine à l'époque, elle devait être particulière quand même. Ah.
The vulture of a tavern master was right. It is Constantine's voice. It's coming from the floor above.
Sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
What a waste. I'd rather sneak around them than give half a coin to these seedy fellows.
Félicitations. Par contre, moi je suis du genre à casser des bouches après discuter, donc excuse-moi, excuse-moi. On va passer par là. Je prends, on va essayer de passer, descendre. Ok. Là, c'est bloqué. Eh ben comme ça au moins. C'était d'une vitesse sans précédent. Débloqué. Je peux en avoir besoin pour sortir, donc on va l'ouvrir de suite. On va récupérer tout ce qu'on peut. Parce que j'aime les loots. Et on va grimper. Comment t'as fait? Tu t'es téléporté toi ou quoi? C'était passé... Avant tout, Trifounier, par contre je pense que j'ai... Voilà, merci. Petite potion. Ouvrir. Oh. Voilà. Ah. Ah mais je peux ouvrir les trucs en fait maintenant. D'accord, j'ai une clé spécifique pour ouvrir tout ce qui est... Ça, je peux pas le débloquer. Donc maintenant, c'est fait. Là, je peux pas passer, donc c'est bien là-bas. On va passer. Ah. Quoi? C'est bon, c'est bon, c'est bon, c'est bon, c'est bon. Tu viens de le hacher menu, donc c'est bon. Oh. Alors, je loot du matos. Il faut juste que je regarde qu'est-ce que je peux en faire. Je ne sais pas du tout. Ok. Donc je dois retourner là-bas. Là-bas. Ok. Et je dois monter. On va monter. Ok. Le pauvre, il me suit en fait, il sait pas pourquoi. Je pense que c'est ça le bordel. Là. Oui. Ok. Non, non, tu vas ouvrir la clé. Voilà. Allez, ouvre-moi ça.
Well, this has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to expedite, and a demanding father to impress.
Constantine, it's me!
My fair cousin! Oh, my lucky star! Always there to pull me out of my fires.
I do what I can. We are departing soon. Your father wasn't pleased by your absence this morning.
Il me fait penser au blond dans Assassin's Creed Odyssey un peu.
You know what he thinks of me.
He cares about you. I know that. He appointed you governor, didn't he?
He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment.
Un peu extravagant.
Enough said. Today we set sail for adventure. If you only knew how these river scum treated me.
Donc,
fair cousin, now that we stand boldly alongside the brave Kurt, let's give them.
est-ce que j'ai des choses? Oui. Toujours vider les lieux avec son passage. Ah, mais c'est magnifique. Équipement. Équipement. Ok, il fait 26. Je mets. Ok. Ensuite. Je mets retour. Des bottes. Oh, je vais être beau. Chapeau de découvreur. Les découvreurs. Ça c'est bon. Le cou. Oui, il n'y a rien. Hein. Coucou youcou. Coucou youcou quoi. Ça. Alors j'ai quoi? J'ai ça. J'ai du A. J'ai celui-là. Qualité 61. C'est quoi ça? Artiste? On va mettre celui-là. En B. On peut mettre la dague. Et le fusil. Oh, c'est bon ça. Et je pense que... Bah, tout est bon en fait. Hein. Est-ce que je peux débloquer des choses? La rage. Ouais. Non, j'ai pas de points à dépenser. Attribut. Talent. Ok. Mais c'est que c'est bon ça. Donc, je suis tout beau, tout neuf. Toute belle. Et on part. On part à l'aventure. Donc là, j'ai plus rien à faire. Excusez-moi monsieur, je m'en vais. Et nous, on va pas tarder à se lécher ici. On va pas tarder à se lécher les babines ici. Parce que comme disait Valérie Giscard d'Estaing, descendre, eh oui. Eh oui, au revoir. Ancien entrepôt. Donc il va être un petit peu plus long que le premier épisode. C'est normal, c'est le premier épisode. Tac, ouvrir la porte. Et je dois y faire quoi là-dedans? Je comprends pas. Tu me remets ici. Tu me remets ici. Tu me remets ici. Non. Non. Il faut que j'aille où? Pourquoi me montres-tu la porte? Pourquoi tu me montres la porte? Bon, si vous entendez du bruit, c'est ma fille qui n'est pas dans la discrétion pure. C'est comme ça. Elle est comme ça. Est-ce que je peux, oui, passer par là? Ok, ok. Mais je l'ai prise, ça. Suivre, retrouver le chemin, retrouver et rendre ses vêtements à Constantin. Mais il est chiant. Je comprends pas. On va retourner où c'est qu'on était tout à l'heure. Il faut que je passe là-bas en fait. Alors si vous entendez miauler, c'est le chat, c'est ma fille qui fait exprès d'exciter le chat. Et puis voilà. Ok. Donc il faut que je retourne voir le monsieur. Et voilà.
Constantine d'Orsay, future governor of Freddy. I'm enchanted, Captain. I am eager to board your ship.
Enchanted as well, Your Highness. I hope you enjoy your voyage.
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Norts, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
Miss Jonas, does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavio and Lauro.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find them over there, in port.
Be back soon, Captain.
Ok, donc il faut que j'aille parler à Flavio. Flavio. Ils sont là-bas sur le port. Oh, il y a une caisse. Pardon, le mec trop content. Le gars trop content. C'est que j'aimerais vraiment parler au gars en fait. Monsieur le Coursillon, non. Je vois pas pourquoi je lui parlerai. Ils sont où en fait, tes messieurs? On va prendre la caisse qui est là. Poussez-vous, pousse-toi, je te tape. Je vais te faire mal. Ah! Ah! Soyez discret, tu m'étonnes.
To my help! And death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! Careful, Greenblood! You're wounded!
Dieu. Je peux pas crocheter encore. Fais chier! Y'a quoi en haut avant d'ouvrir la porte? Je peux pas crocheter la serrure! Toi t'es mal en point on dirait. Je n'ai pas de talent. Si, j'en ai des talents. Ouh. Entrepôt des notes. Oh, note. Tiens, voilà, ça c'est fait. Je prends.
To my help! And death to...
Oh, niveau 2! Pardon. Je peux pas crocheter. Fais chier ça! Donc là-bas, il y a quelque chose aussi. On va essayer. Je vais pas quand je dis... Voilà. Est-ce que je peux mettre un point dans mon truc? Arbre technologique. Alors ça, c'est quoi? Stas. Arme d'impact. Arme. Tir. Piège. Permet de déposer. Attaque. Compétences. Attaque. Ok. En fait, je suis niveau 2, oui, mais ça me dit pas ce que je peux faire et ce que je peux pas faire. Non, en fait, je peux rien faire, en fait. J'ai un niveau 2, mais je peux pas prendre 2 points, quoi, en fait. C'est débile. Pousse-toi, je te viole. Enfin, je te tape. Allez, on retourne. Là-bas, là, il y a quelque chose. Ah, merde. Merde. Intuition.
Did you hear the bell?
The bell? Of the port authorities?
Of course. We are not in Tuleme, you know. You better get going. The harbour master is ringing it. All the Nauts must rendezvous at the port authority immediately. Must be something serious.
Damn, we didn't hear either. We're done for. Come on, we need to move fast.
Be off with you. I'll watch over the warehouse in your absence.
Oh, je suis trop fort. Ok. En fait, dans mes parties test, en fait, je m'étais foiré, quoi. En haut, peut-être. Ok. En fait, je comprends pas du tout. J'y vais, je suis le point, on verra bien. Oh. Non, je dois retourner le voir à lui, hein. Oh, je l'ai embrassé.
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
Permission to board the ship. We are ready.
Certainly.
Écoutez, on va monter à bord, on va pas faire plus ample recherche sur le sujet. On a déjà assez tourné autour du pot dessus. On va quitter Sérène. Et nous, on se laisse ici et on se voit au prochain épisode. C'était Gagouille sur InGaming, je vous souhaite plein de bonnes choses. Ciao, bye bye.